What's up, people? How y'all doing? Just want to make this little video and give y'all some more insight on your boy. You know what I'm saying? So, those pictures that I showed you, when I was young, I had already had junior titles. Eat, sleep, drink the driving range at University of Maryland. I played all my golf around the DC area. Grew up around Lee Elder, Jim Thorpe, Chuck Thorpe, Fred Funk, Tommy Toes, another dude I used to play, black kid named Harold, growing up in DC. But I mean, I live golf. You feel me? I live golf. I love it. And you young people out there, y'all showing me something. You feel me? Y'all showing me something about this social media. So I'm just, I wish I would have had this 15 years ago. If it would have clicked 15 years ago, y'all probably already know what would have happened. You feel me? But, like my dad said, it's never too late. You feel me? It's never too late to go out there and, do your thing again. Because the first time I came out of retirement, it took me probably like 2 years to went on tour. Took me almost 2 years. Every golf tournament I entered, basically worked my way up from the bottom of the list to the top. Very happy on doing that. That's what golf is. So I came on here to really talk to y'all about, what type of golfer I am. What I expect out of myself. Not to rain on anybody else's parade or anything like that. Everybody has their lane in golf. You feel me? Everybody has their lane. Everybody's doing their thing. You feel me? It's enough money. It's an $88 billion industry and growing. Now that we're in it. You feel me? Now that we're really focused in on it. You feel me? Because whenever I was out there, it wasn't but a few of us out there. Okay? What's my man name? Tim O'Neill. Shout out to Tim O'Neill. You feel me? Shout out to Tim O'Neill. If y'all don't know who he is, you need to look him up. You feel me? Chasing the dream, the struggle. You feel me? And he made it. You feel me? He made the grind. And some people helped him, but he got there basically on his merit. Basically on his merit. And that's all golf is about. And like I was saying, the difference in who I am and, other people out here in the golf space, I'm just about competition. I don't do the pencil whipping. I don't do that. I don't have time for that. That scramble, I can come and have a nice time and it's cool. You feel me? But to be honest with you, I'd rather put my name on the line, see how I do against other people that are looking for the same thing in golf, which is hard-nosed competition. It is what it is. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. Whenever I came back, I didn't have a whole lot of friends in golf. Okay? And I experienced something here in Georgia. I'll tell you a little story. I just got down here. Just moved from DC to Georgia. And it was a golf course. And this for all my AT aliens. Because I used to live right there on Snapfinger and Golf Vista. Y'all know what that is. Okay? So I used to live right there in the townhomes and could go over to Snapfinger Woods golf course. Hey, you know, reason why y'all had to put up a fence, you feel me? Because some people seen me one day hitting off the tee box. I ain't had but a few clubs, you feel me? I'm still kind of young, but I still had I knew what I did because my daddy ingrained golf in me. You feel me? My daddy taught me how to play. So, I mean, it is what it is. I ain't got no hard feelings against nobody in the YouTube space. I'm just a hard-nosed competitor. That's all I am whenever it comes to golf. I've done many a job in my lifetime. You know, so basically, the one thing I've been running from is my skill. And my skill is golf. I love it. I fiend for it. Okay? I fiend for it. We cold right here in Georgia right now, but, you know, nigga over here fiending for it. See what's on in the background. You feel me? Nothing but the golf. I'm just waiting for the weather to break. Feel me? Ain't trying to catch no cold, nothing like that. Just chilling. So, you know, just to say hello, let y'all know who I am. Yes, I'm aggressive and this, that, and other, and that's cool and all. You know, but don't mistake it because it's just passion. That's all. It's just passion for the game. Passion to be back inside the ropes. Yeah, that's what I hunger for. Okay? Y'all want to look at me good? Yeah. See, my passion in golf is to be inside the ropes. You see? That's the difference between me and a lot of other people that play golf. My attitude. Okay? My attitude is to be inside the ropes. I don't want to be cheated. Okay? I love to play golf. Okay? But I've only known how to play by the rules. Okay? So, you know, most of my competitors don't look like me. Very seldomly another competitor that look like me pull up to an event. You see what I'm saying? Because me chasing the dream is jumping in my car, leaving Georgia, driving to Florida, go put my money and my name on the line to say, hello, I'm here to play. I'm here to play. That's what I like to do. I love to practice and I love to spend my own money to enter myself into a golf tournament to see how I do. Okay? That's me. Now, I'm learning in the YouTube space, you know, I gotta be a little bit nicer. Okay? So I'm just learning how to be nice, man. That's all. That's the only reason why I jumped on here. So, you know, I hope y'all listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, just, you know, show y'all a little passion. You feel me? Just a little passion. Okay? Just a little passion, man. That's all. You see it. You see it. Okay? You see it. Okay? Now, I'm going to give y'all a little education about these things right here. Because see, y'all might look at this like it's a regular club. You feel me? And I'm going to put y'all players up on some game. So, you know, these things are tuned. You feel me? They tuned. You can see them marks. You see where I'm hitting the ball at, okay? Okay? You see what I'm playing. I only grew up playing blades. Okay? Blades. Wilson, Staffs, Confidence, clubs y'all probably ain't never even heard of. Mulatto balls. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Real thick grooves back then. You feel me? Real thick grooves back then. Yeah, making scars on the ball. So see, that's why I say, I compress the ball. I'm not a picker. That's all. And that's different. Some people do that. Some people compress the ball. That's the difference in golf and in players, okay? It's only two different types. If you pick and don't really take a divot, or you take a divot and you compress the ball. That's it. Ain't no other type of golfer, okay? So, it's just work, passion, you feel me? Like I said, I used to get a lot of practice on, you feel me? And you can see now that's an 8-iron, okay? You see that? Mizuno life. Believe that. Shout out to Mizuno. Anybody at North American Mizuno? Yeah. I'm your man. Okay? I'm your man. I'm the one, I put Mizuno on the map. You feel me? As y'all see that gray hair, you see that gray hair, so you already know what kind of direction I'm trying to go in. You feel me? So I'm trying to get back inside the ropes. You see that gray hair, which type of direction I'm gonna go in. Because I ain't gonna speak on nothing, but that's just where I wanna go in my head, as far as a golfer, at my age, if I can go out here and still play in golf tournaments and make some money, that's my focus. You feel me? And I love that there's more people that look like me in the space, finally. Okay? So I am happy for you guys that y'all finally seen that golf is a $1 billion industry, and we can have ours. You feel me? I love it now that there's more of us. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. I love that. I'm just a different type of golfer than, most blacks. That's all. I hunger to get inside the ropes. I practice hard for that. Not to beat up on my own people. I'm not here for that. I'm here to encourage my people. You feel me? That's in golf. To show them that it was somebody else before somebody else came along. You feel me? But you can see from my pictures, I took another direction. You feel me? And I got hurt while I was in the military. And it's cool. I ain't gonna cry over it. I'm good. You feel me? Back to getting strong again. Yeah, and I'm happy to be back in the space, yo. Because y'all really teaching me a lot. Okay? I just want to play golf at a high level with my people. You feel me? That's what I want to show my people, that we can play at a high level on our own. You feel me? Yeah, you heard me? You heard me. Okay then. We most definitely can do that. It's enough of us in the space to be handling our business. I see y'all out there. You feel me? And I'm happy. Believe that. I'm happy that y'all out here. It's about time. You feel me? Yeah, so for the next generation of golfers, yeah, we need to push them just like we push football, basketball. See, I grew up playing individual sports. My dad was on something. Yeah. See, your boy done shot archery, got archery trophies, bowling trophies, all that team shit. My dad wasn't with that. My dad wasn't with that. Ran track, #1 in DC, You can go back to the Washington Post through my childhood. You feel me? Real Washingtonian. Okay? So, y'all boys want to run a check about that track and field. Go do it. Held the record. Couple years in DC. I think with 10.5, I ran in the 100 and was anchor leg on 440 relay. So, I'm cool. Shot archery in junior high school. Still playing golf. Because golf was the first sport I ever learned. My dad said you could play everything else you want to, but I'm going to teach you this first. Ain't no getting around learning how to play. And make this long story short, see, understand that growing up in DC, it was a lot of black golfers. A lot of black golfers. You understand? I grew up on East Potomac, Rock Creek Park, you feel me? Langston Golf Course over by the old RFK. But my home course was University of Maryland. Shout out to the Terps. All right? Shout out to the Terps. Yeah, believe that. So all my junior days, all my summers was at that golf course. The range in the morning, me, nobody out there. Cause Fred and them, whenever Fred was in school, Fred Funk was literally in school whenever I was that child. Fred Funk, that's on the senior, played on the PGA Tour and all of that. Saw me I used to practice right there with him. Tommy Toes. Yeah, I used to practice right there with them. Yeah, that's who I am. But I'm not. Lorraine Suggs played her at Langston. You see what I'm saying? See, I grew up with a lot of black golfers in the inner city in DC. I didn't really see nobody else. We had our network of golf courses that we fluctuated in, and that's where we stayed. And we kept it 100 within that. Yeah, East Potomac Golf Course, one that, something is happening to. I grew up carrying bags there after I played golf. Saturday, Sunday, depending on whatever my dad had planned for us. But I could be at the basketball court. Well, you already know. Dad pull up. Man, I'll holler at y'all, man. You see what I'm saying? And it's funny now. You know what I'm saying? But I used to get mad back in the day, yo. Used to get mad back in the day. And my boys used to tease me about it. You know what I'm saying? But all my boys in DC that grew up with me, oh yeah, they know. They know. You feel me? They know. And see, I just can't wait to get to my home, where my parents at, and go get the rest of my trophies. Because, see, honestly, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not about beating up on my own people. See, I'm a trophy person. You feel me? So only thing that even sparks my interest is golf tournaments with trophies and some money at the end. I ain't even going front, man. All right? I'm not even about that. I will come to your scramble, have a good time, but we all know that's some pencil whipping. So I'm just there to have a good time. Okay? Now, if we could stop that and start going a little bit more official, you feel me? More official, record, nobody else keeping a score and exchanging scores and not your homeboy and this, that, and other. That's cool and all, but it's not cool. Okay? And it's, for me, I just say far as golf for us, it's just, we need to be a little bit more official on the score taking and stop the pencil whipping, and let's have some real, you feel me? Because they lead to other things. You feel me? They lead to other things whenever you have a lot of trophies and accomplishments come with it. Yeah, y'all boys remember Jet Magazine, Ebony Fashion Show. Yeah, that's for my DC folks. Indian Hills. Yeah. Hogs Neck, Virginia. One of the longest golf courses up the way. We ain't even gonna talk about. Now I'm gonna bring this up right quick, man. I'm gonna jump off of here. So whenever I started competition, I think the only thing that really got on my nerves about golf here in the South is the yardages. Okay? So fellas, I'll say this. And we all grown and we all old or we young. I experienced that most of these golf courses that I played in the South was short. Okay? I see y'all playing supposed to be par fours, 384 yards. How you gonna get better if you hitting right there? How your game gonna get better if you ain't hitting further back to push yourself? My very first video I played back at Crystal Lake from the black. And I ain't been on the golf course a minute, but I'm still ready to play from the back. And I watched some videos of some people that played over there. You feel me? Because I gotta test myself. I ain't against nobody. The golf course is my office. You feel me? I'm not worried about beating you. I'm worried about beating my last score and the golf course that I'm on for that day. You feel me? Because you gotta understand, looking at me, I'm gonna tell you what type of person I am before I have a golf tournament. And really all week long if I really can't get to it. Yeah, I was on the internet looking at their scores. You feel me? I'm researching. I'm looking at the last golf tournament, who played what they scored. Because I played on a developmental handicap tour. Let's get that understood, okay? Developmental handicap tour. That's what I played on. It helps you lower your handicap and build status. We cool? We cool. Handicap developmental tour. Helps you lower your handicap, build status, okay, and helps you get to the next level where you're playing the Nationwide Tour, the APGA Tour, or some next level tour before you can go out, you see what I'm saying, and go out for another tour. But that first developmental tour builds your confidence, builds your game, puts you inside the ropes, you feel me, so you'll feel that pressure. You feel me? That pressure, yeah, I put my money on the line. Me. Had to drive down here. Yeah, because I think I'm going to hit that little, I think it's called what? I've been looking at it. Grant Tour? Something like that. But it's like the same format I used to play in. You feel me? So I'm already doing the research and I'm watching the golf tournaments already. Seeing who's who, what their handicap is, all of that. Before I even get down there. But I'm also on their leaderboard and I'm also looking at the golf courses previous that they're getting ready to go to. That's on their schedule. Yeah, I'm doing my homework. Yeah, before I even get there. Because understand this, golf is math. If you're not doing the math, then what you out here for? Okay? See, for us, you can't be wrong. You have to know how far you hit Okay? You have to know how far you hit each club. It's no doubt about it. You cannot guess if you want to lower your score. Okay? So do the math. And I'm going to put y'all up on game, and I'm going to get up off of here. And I'm going to talk about the math. If you want to lower your score, I'm going to show you how right quick. So if you playing a measly par 4 at 420 yards, okay? But you know you ain't hitting your driver all that good, but you got a club in your bag that you know you can hit 200 2 times and get on the green. But nah, and I'm talking about myself. Because see, my dumb ass, what I do, pull out the driver, try to overcome, you know. So I got a short club in instead of doing the math. That's how I used to lose golf tournaments. Not doing the math. And my daddy had to tell me that. You feel me? Son, you keep blowing yourself out the golf tournament trying to hit the driver. Stupid. Blowing yourself out the golf tournament because you're trying to overpower the golf course. Stupid. Yeah. So do the math. Get off your little ego. You feel me? Hit the club that you need to hit so you can score. Do we understand each other? That's what it's about for me. And for us, that's what I want to see. I want to see all of us shooting in the 70s. Okay? And I'm going to say this. All my basketball players, NFL players, y'all generating a lot of power in y'all swing, but y'all should go back to them spikes, bro. And I mean, because I say this, I'm from an era where I generate my power from my feet, not my upper body. I was taught to recoil. Okay? If you watch my videos, my swing starts off my feet. Okay? My daddy taught me a recoil method. Open and shut the door. You feel me? Whenever my hand come through, whenever my left hand come through, it should be shutting. Put y'all boys up on game, boy. You better listen. You feel me? You better listen. Do your math. Research your golf courses. You feel me? Figure out your landing areas and score. All right? Love y'all, man. Peace.